morning, YouTube, my family and my friends. It's Excellent Dreams here, back with another video for y'all today. And I just wanted to ask the question, like, when you guys get templates, right? How do you prefer the template? Would you like it in one whole template, such as, this is the entire template? Oh, okay, I just realized something. Especially with this particular design. So if I were to put the box around it, and if I were to make the box 11.5 inches in width, I just realized that is not enough room to actually brush the stones into the template. I just realized that's not enough room to brush those stones into the template, because it's right on the edge. It's right on the edge. So I think for this particular design, I just answered that question for myself, y'all. Because as you can see, it's right on the edge, and the stones will keep falling out of the circles that's on the edge. Even if I move this part in closer, it'll be harder to brush the stones into this section without them falling into this section. Let's see something. If I got that in there closer like that, yeah, that's kind of close. Because what's the width of this? Let's see here. The width of that is only 11 inches, which gives you, let's see here, hold on. I might just be able to do it, folks. Alright, so let's see. Let's make it perfect. Let's grab all of these stones for now. As you can see, once I zoom in, we only have all of the black stones selected, and we don't have the rectangle selected on the outside. To do that, I went in and I started my selection tool from right below that rectangular object. Let's change that color on that rectangular object to yellow. Let's right click on this X to remove the outline. And then down here at the bottom of the design wizard, let's just hit this B to move that selection to the back. Alright, now let's do that again. Let's use our selection tool and select just below the top of that yellow object. And as you can see, it's selecting all the stones in the middle. Now, if we would have selected everything, then as you can see, it selects all the stones in the middle, but then it also, as you can see, by this, I forget what that's called. Every time I forget, this node. As you can see by this node here, that yellow is selected, as you can see on each of these circles. Each one has that little node on it to let you know that it's selected. We zoom back out and only select those nodes without having the yellow box, the yellow rectangle in the selection area. You're able to select just those nodes. I'll right click on those nodes. I'll group all of them. So I'll group all of the objects. And now I'm able to click on the nodes, hold shift, and then click down here on the yellow rectangle object. And now I'm able to press C, which will center. My zoom is so sensitive, y'all. Please forgive me. When I hit C, okay, I had it pretty centered. It might have nudged just a little bit and we weren't able to see it. But now, let's pull out our ruler on this side and let's place it against the side of one of those nodes, which is good, just like that. Now what I want to do is move this section here. I can't select it because it's all grouped right now, but move this selection here right on that line. To do that, I right click on those circles and ungroup all objects. Now I'm able to go in there and select just that section. Hold control. I like to zoom in a little bit because you get more control. Hold down control and just drag that section to that line like so. Now I believe I gave it just a little more room to brush those stones in. And that looks good. That looks good. I still don't want people to have too much of a trouble to brushing these stones in over here without them falling into here. So what I'm going to do is actually, for this design in particular, break it up into 4 different parts. Makes it easier to brush the stones into without I mean, now you got to pick up 4 different sets of stones versus picking up one whole sheet of stones and then using the scissors to cut off, you know, this section. You'll cut that section out. You'll separate this blue section here, right here, which is representative of this blue section here. You know, since I moved that up closer into the cheekbone or whatever, then, you know, you'll have to, after you pick up your stones and lay them back onto the backing sheet, you'll use scissors and you'll cut this part off. And then, of course, you'll use scissors again and just cut this section out. You'll place this section on top of the sublimated image here. You'll place this section on top of the sublimated image here. And then for the red, you'll place that red, well, you'll use scissors, of course, and go right down, you know, chop it out just like that. And then you'll place that section over the red section. And then down here for the sweater, you'll brush the stones into this whole section right here. And then once you pick everything up, you'll just cut off this sleeve right here. You know, this part right here. And place it over here. Here's the other section of the sweater down here. You'll place it in right here. I mean, so tell me how you guys, when putting together your templates, do you think it would be easier to do it like this? Or would it be easier to have each section separated? into sections like so, where you'll have the blue part here, the red part here, the sweater part will be separated as well. Then the bottom part will be separated as well. So that means you'll have to pretty much cut out four different templates, or cut out one entire template, brush the stones into the sections that the colors that you want to brush into, and just cut them off with scissors. Which way is more easier for y'all? Let me know in the comments down below, so that way I know like what's the favorable decision when I'm putting together the files for y'all to download and for y'all to create these shirts. Until we meet again, and I'm out.